Welcome everybody to the Poke Battle Network. I am Sosaflow and today I'm going to be shoutcasting my run through the Ionic Cup in an in-person tournament held by the UA Pogo PVP community. This small community has been building itself this season and it has caught many eyes out here in Arizona as JJan has come down from Phoenix to participate in this tournament as well. Excited to see the turnout. As you see, this tournament here has a stacked amount of battlers that are just so eager to continue to battle and learn. Being in this group was so much fun. We got Mountain Drewski up there as a challenger, so obviously JJan and I are excited to see what this community has to offer. I'm going to be going through with my Luxray as my Electron. I got the Beedrill Shadow as my Proton, and as my Neutron, I went with Dark Puppy Umbreon. Yes, I know, typical, but it was the Muck that I chose. That was the huge poison player there, as I also have Samurott for some more pressure and the Beware. So excited that I get to try out this line of 6. Been practicing so hard. The Ionic Cup, really difficult. You've been having a very tough time figuring this meta out. You're not alone. I know top tier battlers out there who are just having the hardest time. I'm not seeing very many similar things out there. Electrons are changing up. We got the Denes, you've seen Amphrosis, we've seen Electivires. There's so much out there. So this tournament is really stacked. It's definitely towards the battler itself. This meta is really towards the battler itself. So this team is specifically meant for me. I built this because I know how I play and I like the way I play. So we're gonna get into round 1 as I battle on a ton now. Alright, looking at Anton's team, it's Luxray, Hisui, and Sneasel. You've got Munchlax, Raticate, Blastoise, and Pinsir. Now, I see a lot of fast attack, quick fast attack damage, like those one turn moves, so I've got to take note of that, but I also see a weakness to the Beware into poison typing. So I'm going to try to mix things up, maybe put some little fast attack damage on as a poison type with that Bee and the Muck, but also I want that Fury Cut, I want those Hydro Cannons. I feel like this team is will be very pressed on shield or let things through, so I'm going to Hydro Cannon and I'm going to get it off, and the Samurott just leads the way. So Samurott into Pinsir, this is a great lead for me. I'm getting that wonderful energy built, and that Hydro Cannon is going to go off on that bug typing. Now, Pinsir's got that close combat. I gotta be aware of it. So, could they give the shield? We'll find out. Great that I got the shield there, because now if they go for that close combat, it is an easy shield call for me here. They've got tons of energy now, almost past the close combat. I'm gonna shield this. This could be the bait. It is the close combat. Woo! Scissor dips immediately. We know the debuff, and I don't know what it is, but it's definitely getting a Hydro Cannon. Again, there's no dark typing on this team, so I'm not worried about building up to Megahorn. I can just go with the Hydro Cannons and the beauty of Samurott there. So now I've got that Munchlax locked, and my Bee is putting that fast move damage down, that poison typing like I said. I'm going to get to the X-Scissor, and I'm just going to throw. Munchlax has the option to ground. Will I let it go? Will it go to Bulldoze? We're going to find out right now. That's a real tough one. Bulldoze would KO me in a second because of that poison typing. But no, it's the body slam. It only does half of what I had left. And down goes the Munchlax. I still have a shield, tons of energy, 2 Pokemon in the back, pretty healthy. So looking good on my aspect. I'm waiting for my battler. He's got the Pinsir in the back still, and he brings out the Luxray, and I'm like, go for broke. Gotta go for broke. He knows I got the Samurott, right? I'm gonna go for broke here, get this shield, because you know what? I know Muck can put down that poison typing and put that pressure down. I can even bring in the Muck, because now he's got energy for, first off, look at that poison damage, almost half his health down. Muck's coming in. I know I can take 1 Psychic Fang at this health, so I'm gonna allow this to go through. And this is what practice from Flash for Everyone has helped me figure out. I can take 1, swap, lose the debuff, now force my opponent to throw the Wild Charge energy if they build to it. But I got almost a Hydro Cannon ready to go, and I'm gonna do it. Oh, the immediate swap. That's a tough one. I don't have a shield. He threw close combat once. Will he throw it again? No, it's the X-Scissor this time. X-Scissor is enough. X-Scissor is enough for Samurott. That was a really great call by my opponent earlier to bank that energy, and this is now looking really tough for me. This was an X-Scissor tied CMP call, and this is a tough one for me. Ooh, okay, I'm still in the yellow, but oh no, that was not CMP, so I'm going to be able to farm this down. This is huge. I get all this energy. Bye-bye, Luxray. I got a Sludge Bomb with your name on it, and I'm going to let my opponent know that Sludge Bomb is coming. Another thing about my Muck, and this is why I liked Muck so much, is that I brought in Sludge Bomb for that normal typing. Dark Pulse has no play in this meta. Like, you can't even, like, fake a bait here. No one's gonna do anything about it. So I'm gonna take that little tidbit of information, and I'm gonna say, hey, guess what? Let's bring in Sludge Bomb instead, or Sludge Wave instead, and take out those normal typings with a Sludge. Because they'll just sit there looking pretty, be like, oh, I could take a Dark Pulse. And also, against that Umbreon, more damage done. You know how I like my more damage. In this meta, it's really come down to 1 HP in a dream. So I led the Samurott. I'm going to probably lead the Luxray. He led the Pinsir in. No, not going to happen. I'm bringing in Muck instead. And I bring Muck into the Luxray. And he led the Luxray. That's why I thought Luxray. But we all remember, I can take the first Psychic Fang. I'm going to go pretty much almost all your health down. I should have thrown the Thunder Punch sooner. I was trying to build for the Sludge Bomb. I wanted him to throw the energy. They didn't throw. I'm going to soak up this Psychic Fang, and I'm going to throw. Now I'm debuffed. I'm pretty sure that a second Psychic Fang, I wasn't counting here with us, but I was counting in a turn, and I am ready for the play. As you see, the Psychic Fang is ready. That's why I let the first one go, and you can shield the second one. So now double Psychic Fangs off. He's giving me a shield finally. I know the play. I'm still in shield control as I'm getting off my second Thunder Punch. Again, fast move pressure here by Muck with those poisons. We're in the Beedrill with that poison. One of the real big reasons why you like poison. No, it survived! Oh, thank God he didn't have a Psychic Fang. And it's the Blastoise, and I don't have anything for Blastoise. It's the Cool Shades Blastoise coming in here looking that with the water gun, looking so slick. Blastoise with the access to the Hydro Cannon. Real tanky, can do the damage. I'm just got to let this go. I'm not in a good position here. Trying to still stay in the shield advantage in the shield play. Thinking that maybe my opponent thinks the Beedrill's out. The Blastoise almost has another Hydro Cannon. They should shield this. And they don't. Well done by my opponent for realizing that. A great call in. Oh no, he brought his poison, and I can't debuff myself here because those poisons will do super amounts of damage. So going straight for the Stomp because I'm just got 2 built up. That's how you play the Beware. Build up for 2 whatever and just throw. Now if they have a shield, I suggest throwing Stomp first. My opponent Aton, great job not shielding there. An amazing job by this battler, and throws the X-Scissor bait. This thing's got close combat and it throws X-Scissor on me. Ugh. With the Blastoise in the back with a lot of health still and energy, and my Beedrill about to say bye-bye. This is not looking like my matchup, and I just got to let this go. Alright. Key things to take away in this matchup here. Throw the Thunder Punch faster on Muck. Don't let it get to 2, and there it is. Can't farm it down. Oh, come on. No. And the Hydro is ready to go. Great job by my opponent there with preserving the energy. 1 HP in a dream. Just talked about that. This Ionic Cup has a lot of 1 HP in left with your Pokemon. Like, there is a lot of battles that I just ended 1 HP in dreams in this. And that's because that's the game here. It is to your play. And these Pokemon are so close in ranging of each other that it is really interesting. Yeah, a lot of people will tell you, oh, there's just 1 dominant Pokemon. Like Beedrill's the 1 dominant Pokemon. Man, if you look at this meta and look at this lineup, Poliwrath could wipe everything off this opponent's team. If I had a Poliwrath with Dynamic Punch, bye-bye everything. They would be forced to bring in their Electron. So that is the real interesting play here with this meta, and I feel like this is a great meta. I know a lot of people aren't liking it, but I am going to leave my Luxray in this one. But it is so much fun to have, and to have these like in-game macro plays. Like, yes, building a team is hard, but this is really where it's about. The Luxray into the Raticate. We've played 2 games where I've baited, I've built up energy, and we're going for broke. Here we go. If my opponent calls this, I gotta shield the first thing that comes. It is tackle, so I don't have to worry about too much damage being done. And does it shield? Oh my goodness. You get a little Luxray, little shake right there. Shimmy it off, Luxy. You did great. Gets the return shield. Oh my goodness, my opponent rocking that return. I'm tapping vigorously on that Psychic Fang. I'm gonna make you force a shield some way, and if it's to debuff your rat or get it out of here, I'm gonna do it. No shield still. My opponent, no shield, still around, gave me 2 extra taps, and that's beautiful for my Luxray. 2, 3, I'm up to it now. Now these are quick attacks, so I'm gonna pressure my opponent to throw all of that energy, right? I want them to feel that energy, this in-game macro play here. This is what this meta is about. So I've thrown the defense, and I want them to go for that bulldoze. I want them to feel like they're debuffed, like they have no hope, and here we go. Muck, can you do this? And Muck survives with just a little health, and this is actually huge. My opponent swaps. Oh no, I didn't get to see what it was, what came in, and it's his own Luxray. And it doesn't matter because my Muck is still in this. So the Thunder Punch does what the Thunder Punch does, and I get to the second Thunder Punch. Remember what we talked about the last game? Throw the Thunder Punch right away. And that's what we're doing. Bam! Gets the last shield from my opponent. This is actually in my favor hugely, as Umbreon Dark Puppy is here to upset everybody. With the Munchlax in the back, I know now there is nothing stopping Dark Puppy. I can take everything you do. Debuff me all you want. Dark Puppy don't care. Umbreon sitting pretty, worried about the Wild Charge. So debuff Wild Charge could KO. There it is. There it is. Dark Puppy cares about the debuff Wild Charge. Don't want to get it anywhere close. Made the right shield call, and look at that. Dark Puppy is back. Dark Puppy is healthy. Foul play goes through. And what is in the back again in that Munchlax with that Body Slam and that Bulldoze? Not going to do that much KO damage to me. Bulldoze is coming up. You can feel it. You can feel it from my opponent. Looks like I'm going to get this first round here, because it was 1-1, and this is the battle 3. If I get this, I'll take first round and go on to the next round. Oh my goodness, excellent resort. There it is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Can I make the right call on the catch? Oh. I tried for the last resort. The Munchlax gets the CMP. This is really intense here, as the Dark Puppy can take the Body Slam in that last resort, will KO the Munchlax, and this will be my first win of the tournament. The stats, the thickness of Dark Puppy in the end, not bringing it at all, and then bringing it hard-walling him. Beautiful, beautiful. The team played exactly the way I wanted to. It didn't feel uncomfortable or not safe with all those normals out there. I felt like my double poison was the way to go, and Muck was key for that matchup. So GG's to my opponent A-Ton for a wonderful team composition, and we are going to go now into round 2 and look at Swolesfurs, as that who's my opponent next. Alright, let's have a look at the round 2 team, and oh my god, what is this? Porygon 2? This Spice Battler is playing. I am so excited. So we have a Spice Battler here. Porygon 2. I've not seen anybody bring it. So I know that it's got Tri-Attack. I know it's got some interesting charge moves like Side Beam and stuff like that. Tri-Attack is a boost or a debuff, whether it's attack or defense. So we're going to see how that goes through. Again, a lot of normal typing in this battle. So I see that my Muck in Beedrill looked really good. Now the Electivire. This is interesting. A lot of people played Electivire. Electivire's got that Wild Charge and that Ice Punch, so maybe I don't play Beedrill so much, but we're going to get into the matchup, and we're going to look at, but we're going to see if I do play Beedrill, because we want to find out how this battle is going to play. That Malamar too. I know where a lot of us are feeling that Psychic Cup Malamar foul play right now, but Malamar seemed really interesting in this meta, but didn't hold up, and I wonder how he plays it. Depends on the battler, but I get the Porygon into Muck lead. So I'm going to leave my Muck, and I see my Beedrill double poison again. Again, too much normal out there. So to look at what these hidden powers are doing. This is a shiny Pori with the hidden power. I'm going to get to that Sludge Bomb, and I'm going to go for the shield. I know Pori is weak, and I'm sure I'll get the shield, but if he doesn't think he can handle the Thunder Punch, Sludge Bomb would take it out. So there it goes. Gone is the first shield, and I know Porygon's got access to a Psychic move, so I'm going to let it go, and it is the Tri-Attack, and it is pretty effective. Pretty effective. Got me down to the red. Don't have a shield. Those hidden powers are chunking away. The Thunder Punch is coming through. Will my opponent go down 2 shields right off the bat for this first Pokemon? No. Gonna go and get out, and I have switch advantage. And look at that. It is the Beedrill. Can I get it? Oh. Ooh, Beedrill is now loaded with energy. I'd rather it see the Dark Puppy, because then it feels more comfortable throwing X Scissors. Oh yeah, X Scissors, when they really should be throwing Drill Run. So let's see what my opponent does. Stinger? What is happening? There's no X's on this? Dark Puppy for play. Dark Puppy's playing. No exit. What? This is too soon to be another Stinger or another X's. This one's got to be a Stinger. Look at the boost. Those fast attacks are building up energy. Now this Beedrill is now loaded. I haven't given up a shield. I still have 2 shields to 1. Their Beedrill is pretty low on health. Not giving up the last shield, even though he's boosted now. Doesn't matter. I'm going to force you to throw whatever and keep the shield. And there goes the debuff. And I'm going to go for that Drill Run. Perfect. Great opportunity here. I built the energy. I waited. They tried to catch. I went straight for the Drill Run. And goodbye, Electivire. Beedrill is in and out. And with no shield, with no health left, that Beedrill is done. And GG's. That is the first matchup. So that was really interesting. Stinger. Okay, so we've got Triguns, we got Stinger Beedrills. What else is out there? Now I'm worried about everything. This man is a Spice player. There is a game plan here, so I gotta figure it out. I really like the opportunity here. I might bring in Beware now, since it is Stinger. I know that Dark Puppy's playing. Umbreon is playing. Dark Puppy has to play now. It's Stinger. There's really nothing else besides superpowers on both Malamar and Beware, which debuffs themselves. That would be effective against Umbreon. So I'm really putting the Umbreon pressure down on my opponent, saying, if you're going to want to fight Umbreon, you're going to have to debuff yourself. Now it's Electrons versus Electrons. We get an Electivire Electron here. Ooh, baby. Those sparks are building up. And I am sure he's almost with a Wild Charge. Oh. Building up the energy. Just going to let it go. I want my Luxray. Luxray is having so much fun with Luxray. It's a flamethrower. What is happening? My man, Swolesparse. You're definitely, like, flexing here. Some wild team building you have brought on, and I am so excited. Oh my goodness, the future tournaments are going to be great as the second Psychic Fang is going to come through. Now, why a Flamethrower is a great move. The Community Day move that Electivire had, good against the Beedrill, right? They won't expect it. You're not debuffing yourself. So now you gotta ask yourself, what else does Electivire rockin'? Wild Charge and Flamethrower? That's crazy. But I'm gonna throw a Wild Charge onto the Beware, and goodbye, Beware! I don't really care anymore for Luxray. Like, whether I give it a shield or not, it is just doing its thing. It started to go off, and we're just rolling. We're gonna get to that Psychic Fang, and good lord, Luxray just could not be stopped. Just wailed on that entire team. Left them all just hanging by a thread as Beedrill's gonna try to put that damage onto the Samurott. I got a couple extra taps onto my Beedrill. Oh, it's a Sludge Bomb! What is happening? So there's no Drill Run on this Bee. My Luxray looks really good. But oh my god, it's a Sludge Bomb. Stinger Sludge Bomb. Swolesparse. She got my heart pumping. Incredible choices by this battler. Smart all around, but oh boy. When you meet some of these meta things, it's Thunder Punch. Great swap there. Instead of going Ice Punch, Wild Charge while debuffing yourself, he goes Thunder Punch, Flamethrower. That is so up there next level, right? Because when you build for the Flamethrower, you can throw the Flamethrower on the Bee, or you can throw the Thunder Punch and not debuff yourself. Even with those water Pokemon too. Great thought process there. I went into the room and shook his hand after he revealed Flamethrower. I was like, sir, Brava. I know Brewer, Creaser, and I were talking about would we run a flamethrower on it. I like the opportunity and the chance of doing it. But as you see, a 3-0 hardwall or a 2-0 hardwall as I just bringing back Dark Puppy on this Electivires. We're getting into Battle 3. Now I've won round 2. I am sitting in the finals waiting who I see and battle against, as it is Mount Drewski versus JJan right now, and I am just playing this matchup and wondering who that battle is playing as I take the first Thunder Punch, because now I don't have to shield anything. Dark Puppy sits. Doesn't have to worry about anything. Flamethrower me all you want. Thunder Punch me all you want. Dark Puppy can do everything, not give up a shield. 4 shields now, Electivire, super glassy. This is the beauty of the Umbreon. This is why a lot of battlers had Umbreon too, because if you saw wild stuff like this, Umbreon can just come in and wall it. It is a great, thick Pokemon that we've learned from, like, Ferocious Cup. One of those early Pokemon we've known since Season 1, like Azumarill and everything. Now, he gave up a shield, which means he wants to throw this to get my Umbreon low. I'm going to give up a shield. Season 1, give a shield, get a shield, right? If you get a shield, give a shield. Put yourself in the same position, and now we're going with that last resort. Getting that last shield or that damage. Now, double foul play would have been better here. Again, Fell, Stinger, and Sludge Bomb. Now I want him to go straight for that Sludge Bomb. I want him to build for it, and he doesn't. Ooh, I want him to take it out and bait it. And that is the trap. Trap card activated, 2, 3. He's got to build up for another Sludge Bomb, which is 6. So I'm going to go right for that Stomp. He's almost at half his health gone. I almost have 2 Stomps ready to go and waiting for what's in the back. Oh no, it's not KO'd, and there it is. The last one. So now I see that it's the Malamar, and I can build up 3. And come on, superpower. Gonna go straight for the superpower and hit all of those power-up punches as that dark typing psychic still does not want to see it. And shiny though, real cute shiny, and gonna go for the stomp. I don't know why I didn't go for stomp. I'm debuffed already. Like, what am I doing? If this doesn't KO, I'm gonna feel really silly. It's just BM on my part. Like, I don't know, panic, like all sorts of crazy emotions going on in this tournament. But I have 2 Pokemon. I don't even think I need to reveal the B, and Umbreon will take it all. So, Swolesparce, my guy. That Spice was so good. That team thought process was so good and could definitely catch a lot of opponents off guard, right? It is a great opportunity, but you want to do something like that with a couple Pokemon. Not every Pokemon, because as you see, I just needed 1 Umbreon, and that entire Spice thing was out. So, this is why we do those Flash for Everyone tournaments. I do those Flash for tournaments for everyone, because it gives me that extra knowledge on why they don't work, why I can't, like, or what I have to do to make it really work, you know? So good luck out there as I've taken on round 2, and look at that. Round 3's a coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final round. 2-0, and I'm meeting the King of Arizona. This is who I wanted last month. Now, for this tournament, I have made a trophy. I definitely wanted this U of A community to feel like they are loved. We do it for the Phoenix community up there, and the U of A kids have been doing it for 2-3 months now, this entire season. So this lovely trophy is what me and JJan are now fighting for. And let me tell you something. JJan might be doing well up in Phoenix, and he might be collecting all that hardware here, but this is my turf. This is my area. I only cast up in Phoenix. I don't get to battle him ever, so I'm excited. I know JJan is the king, and we're going to look at his team right now. We got Dedenne, Beedrill, Umbreon, Politoed, and Beware and Snorlax. All right, so first off, let's make a note. I've been playing nothing but normal teams. First time we're getting not a lot of normals in here. Great, but I'm still loving Monk. Monk looks so good. I love the double poison combo here. I think it's really interesting. I bet you I can play around that Beware. I don't think Umbreon's going to come. Snorlax, not that. It is an issue, but I feel the Beedrill Umbreon core will be JJan's bread and butter. Now, whether Dedenne comes or not, that's if I show my Umbreon in game 1, I would think, or if he brings it, maybe he doesn't in game 2. But there's a lot going on here, and I'm gonna battle JJan now. Let's get into these matches. Let's do that. There it is. His Umbreon in the lead, and that is my Muck, and I'm just gonna go straight for the Sludge Bomb. I want to reveal it. I wanted to sit this puppy out of the rest of the matchups, knowing that at any point this Sludge Bomb could nuke everything. I want him to be afraid of my Muck. I want him to double check my Muck at the door before he comes in. Woo! That's not a Psychic, thank God. Now, Umbreons can carry Psychics, and I have seen Psychics before. So, we're going to give the Sludge Bomb, and we're going to go through, not giving the shield. Oh, and there it is, and that is why you Sludge Bomb over Dark Pulse. Because now, Muck is a shield for Umbreon. That was almost half its health. The most damage besides an X-Scissor we've seen on the Umbreon. So, great job by Muck with the Sludge Bomb. I'm going to just keep throwing that energy. Get this Umbreon off the table. Come on, Umbreon. Get off the table, pal. Nobody wants you on the table, Umbreon. And he does. He gets off the table, and he's got the Poly, and get it. Oh, Polkadot's loaded. And I just got to bring in the Beware because Beedrill doesn't want to see any of that. So great call, my opponent. What I should have done is swapped immediately, but now his Polkadot is loaded, and those Weather Balls gonna be doing some pressure. Gonna absolutely get the shield from me. So I've got a Stomp ready to go. I'm gonna give up the shield. I'm gonna try to build to another one. Now he's got a couple extra taps there, so I'm excited to see if he's gonna go for that third Weather Ball. 1, 2, 3. Can he shield for the third Weather Ball? This could shield for the third Weather Ball here. You want to put that pressure down. Make sure that you find out what your opponent's doing. Gonna shield for that third Weather Ball. There it is. He's got the third Weather Ball. This is why you count. Counting helps game plan your head advantage. As we're going to get another Weather Ball, as we called, going to give up the shield. That's fine. He's got 3 Pokemon. This is such a hard... A Dark Puppy needs to take Superpower, so I need to keep Homeboy alive here. And I feel like Beware's got better play against the team than that Beedrill. And look at it. It's Beedrill, and there we go. And so now he's got a shield and a Beedrill, and I just gotta hope my Drill Run could just KO. And oh, his Drill Run's gonna hurt so hard. Oh, look at my health now. Look at my health then. So the Drill Run puts me in the deep red, with just a little bit of green taken out, like a quarter, an eighth of your health taken out, right? And the Drill Run stays around for him. He knows I'm locked in this. It's GG's both ways. Like, I could have baited. Wouldn't have gotten to it. He would have X-Scissored me there. He's just building up farm. Like, he is in total control of this first battle, and I've got to look at the second battle. There it is, the Umbreon lead, Beedrill close. So, that 2 combo right there was huge. And the Polkadot safe swap, again, I liked Polkadot at the beginning of this, but I just ran into too many electrons. So, I think it's great that JJan brings it in as a safe swap, and I think maybe I should bring in my Luxray as a safe swap. He might think that that's a safe swap for his and swap out. Well, no, don't overthink. We're playing JJan. Bring in the Beedrill, I believe I say here. And I'm feeling real strong again. Not worried about Beware. I don't think the Dene is coming. I didn't bring Umbreon, so I could probably beat Umbreon in this matchup here. Umbreon versus Umbreon. Yes! Ain't nothing like mirroring your opponent to make yourself feel better. And if it's Polkadot in the back, I'm going to be ready for it with my Umbreons. 4, 5. Now let's see what he throws. Let's see what he throws here. We have extra energy, and it is the Last Resort. Okay, so it's Foul Play, Last Resort on his Umbreon. Perfect. Now I can bring in Beware, feel better about Beware on Umbreon in Game 3. I've got that knowledge now, but we were worried about Game 2. I need to win this in order to win the finals. JJan is 1-0. That pressure is down. Oh, he gets to his other last resort. I built up extra energy to play off the hole. I don't know the energy. He doesn't know the energy gameplay. So we lose counts later down the line. Because this matchup, these tournaments, these lines, I'm getting really down to the wire. If you haven't noticed, like, energy is key in the back. So Umbreon throwing off that last resort. We're going to get to another charge down with him as well. We're going to keep snarling. Da-da-da-da. He gets to his last resort. We'll just keep snarling. There he goes. I get my one in. I'm okay. This should take me to the deep yellow, maybe the red. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, I've got enough there. 2 to the deep red. He got the third one in. He's got his last resort ready to go. Because we're the same Pokemon, so he should have the last resort ready to go. The way this plays out, he's got it. There it is. I get mine in. This will take me to the sliver of red. And I'm going to swap out with all of that energy. So now I've got all that energy and I played the game on him. I flipped it on him. So he's going to bring his safe swap. I'm going to bring in my safe swap. I'm pretty sure there's a B in the back there. So my homeboy Beware looks good for the stomps. And I've got a shield for energy on Umbreon. So here we go. I just took the shield. We're going to power this through. We're going to poison this down. This is in our control here. Weather Ball's going to come through. That would have taken my beat out. I'm in shield position here. Another mud shot goes through. The X Scissor. Not Bell Stinger. X Scissor. Putting in that work. Bam. Gets me both of the shields. 3, 4. Oh. Should I let the bee go? Here's the thing why I don't let the bee go. Shadow Claws won't take it down fast enough. Like, it would get to this Weather Ball. So my bee is pretty healthy. I've got energy. There it is. I've got the move. What does he throw in the back? Watch this. This is really intense. He's got a Pokemon and still Umbreon has a charge. The Switch Climber's out and I tapped it. I tapped it 3 times. Oh my god, did he just catch that? I tapped it 3 times. I don't understand this. How do you turn the same turn on the tap, able to get your turn, and then when I do it and tap, you get 3 charge? What? I can't throw the foul play? Get out of here. What? No way. And now the bee's loaded with energy. Now the bee is loaded with energy. Oh my goodness, that was some really intricate, unnecessary macro play. I would have disputed this in a tournament. I actually went to him and said, I'm disputing this battle here because I should have been able to throw that foul play. 3 taps? You're telling me that 3 taps? This will KO my boy as the Beedrill will farm me down, and it is a GG's to JJan. Now the in-game play there, that little bit of tidbit, that 100% disputing that. Because look at the Beedrill's health. Beedrill wouldn't be alive if I threw, the foul play would have went off when I told it to go off. But everybody was still in the tournament, so I said to him, I was like, I'm going to dispute game 2, but I want us to play game 3. Because even if we sit there game 2, we're in it. JJan and I are in this heated battle. Don't want to lose this feeling. Don't want this emotion to go through. Don't want it to deplete. JJan's playing out of his mind. I'm playing out of my mind. Let's get this 3rd battle. And if it comes down to where I win game 3, I will TO and dispute. And I've told everybody in the room this. JJan's aware. He says that's okay. We go and play the 3rd battle because we both know we're in this. We're battlers. We're doing this. Oh, Beedrill on Beedrill mirror. His is a normal Beedrill, which is the difference between my Shadow Beedrill. So I just got to get to these damaging moves and maybe play the shield game. So here we go again with the shield game, but with a less healthier Pokemon. I'm going to let this go through. Oh, please be the bait. It is the bait. Ooh, the bait. Great job not calling the shield, not calling the bait there, and there it is. Now this will definitely KO, so I'm going to go for my bait X Scissor. This was CMP, so noting that this is CMP, his normal X Scissor, or his normal Beedrill is going to take my Shadow X Scissor. Will he give me the shield? I gave him a shield. Doesn't give me the shield. Oh my goodness, 3. We're at the same amount, and I make this tap before he makes the swap because we played catch this entire 2 games. Doesn't give me the shield. He's in shield advantage, but the bee is out, so I wonder what's in the back. If it's not the Polkadot and it's not the bee, is it Umbreon in the back? Which leads me to believe my Muck is going to have to sludge bomb some things down. I'm going to let this go. Going to let my Luxray come in and do its work. Forcing him maybe to swap out. He's got the energy. Remember, Polkadot's got access to Earthquake. That's why I'm not going with Muck here. Feels better to go with the Weather Ball, right? He can do the energy, all that stuff. Muck, he would have to be forced to go for the Earthquake. I get to the shield, or I get to the Weather Ball, and I'm just going to throw my Psychic Fang before he throws anything. And oh my goodness, come on, debuff, come on, debuff. I get the shield! Yes! Yes, that's huge! We are at a shield advantage here. And I'm building up the energy. I can feel it. I can feel the swap coming into the Umbreon. I can feel the swap coming into the Umbreon. Like I said, you could feel it coming in the bone. He's played the same 3 Pokemon on me 3 times now. Nothing he could do. That Muck had him going. And now I Wild Charged him down. And I'm going to just go for the Sludge Bomb. No Psychic on here. This is where it's at. And now remember, that Polkadot has energy. So this is looking really good. We might be getting this dispute on game 2. So check it out. This is why I've got that Sludge Bomb. Because there's no shields on this Umbreon. And the Sludge Wave will work. Oh my goodness. It's going to come down to the wire here. It's going to come down to the wire again. Sludge Wave, pick, gone. Let's go. He got an extra song there, but this should take it out. Or at least drop it to the deep, deep red where I get an extra tap. And no, I needed energy. 1, 2, 3. Can I do it? No, he had so much energy from Polkadot before that I needed to have at least a Thunderbolt punch ready to go. Or something ready to go. Maybe I needed to have energy on Luxray. Oh! Woo! GG's to JJan. An amazing run again. A 3-0 coming down to Tucson now to show that he is the Arizona King. Like, beautifully well played. Great preservation on energy. If you notice, a lot of battlers in this tournament, in this meta, that is how you get the win. You got to make sure your Pokemon, either your lead or your safe swap, walks out with just his charge move or 2 extra taps, because it will come back to play with that 1 HP in a dream here. This meta has been so team building and so battler efficient. I love it. And I'm just so happy that JJan came down and got to play against these top battlers too. He got to play against Mountain Drewski. I didn't get to watch that, but I heard it was lit. If it was as lit as the one we just had, great. But there's some spicy battlers here that I'm excited to battle against. So I'm so grateful for that. Now, let's talk real quickly here about etiquette and how to handle a dispute like that, a situation like that. 1, I did not press hard on this dispute for game 2 because this is a fun game. This community is a small community. There's 8 battlers here. Don't need to cause... If I had to win, I would have had to win. If I'm just banking on that to be my only win, no. The fun matchup. 2, played game 3. I'd rather play game 3 than wait and keep everybody waiting, right? Because if we play game 2 and we have to redo game 2 to go to game... if game 3, you whoop me in game 3, I don't need game 2 then. I mean, I wanted to win, personally, for the point, which put me in 4th place, but, we're having fun. 3, always thank your TOs and judges, no matter what the call is in that tournament. This is not I'm not in a giant tournament. This isn't the Play Pokemon stage. This is my in-person tournament. They are just as much into battling as I am. They want to take the opportunity to build and create this scene for me as a battler. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. So, the dispute was harsh. And down below, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should that have been a proper dispute? Should that have been a right call? Where would we have gone from there, right? But that is my take on the dispute. JJan and I shook hands. We handled it like proper battling gentlemen. I was emotionally upset because I wanted the win, right? You're in it, you want that win. But logically thinking about it and going through it, you have to take your kicks and realize this is just a small tournament. Bigger picture out there, play Pokemon. Maybe this example here will help play Pokemon, deduct better rule play here. Maybe help us figure out stronger play on rules. But that is the end of that dispute. I thank the TOs for hosting and the judges. Thank you, Serena and Swoolsparks, for putting this together, and Drew as well, and the entire crew for showing up. It was so great to battle in person again. I love in-person tournaments. The electricity is there. Go do your in-person tournaments. There's a map on Sylph for you to find it. Friday, I will be having a core stream again for Polkadot Cup at 9 a.m. this time, Pacific Standard Time, and I am excited because I have the world champion of Season 4, VroomVroomPow, and the world finalist, legendary himself, rise to the occasion, coming down to Studio B to do our core breakdowns and do a team build with some fun battling. So, be sure to tune into the channel this Friday, 9 a.m. as VroomVroomPow and Rise to the Occasion help you understand your Polkadot Cup. That wraps it up for me here at the Poke Battle Network. I hope you had a great time watching my tournament run and enjoyed the shoutcast tournament. This was a fun tournament again. I had great time seeing all the spice play in the top tier JJan. This was wonderful, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you all for watching the Poke Battle Network. I am Sosaflow, and like always, enjoy your battles.